Hi, and welcome to another Healthy Living Resources Quick Spot. Today we're going to be talking about food safety around grilling, so stay tuned. Welcome to another Healthy Living Resources Quick Spot. I'm Amy Meehan, Healthy People Program Specialist, and I'm joined today by Pat Brinkman, FCS Educator in Fayette County. And today we're going to be talking about grilling food safety. So it's that time of year again where everybody loves to have cookouts and barbecues and be outside grilling and enjoying the warm weather, which is great. But there are definitely some food safety considerations that we should keep in mind when we're handling raw food products outside. Isn't that right?
That is very true. And one thing we want to do is always wash our hands, especially whenever we handle any raw meats or any type of that. Make sure you wash your hands well. But another thing that's really important is use different plates. So if you take that raw meat out to put it on the grill or whether on one plate, then make sure you bring out a different plate or wash that plate really well and make sure it's totally clean and sanitized before you put your cooked meat on it so that you don't have to worry about that being a problem, as that can be cross-contamination and spread foodborne illnesses or bacteria so that we might get sick, and we don't want that at all.
No cross-contamination.
So, another thing you really need to be careful about when you're grilling is that meats can cause the reaction with that hot heat, and flare-ups can cause charring, which can be a cancer risk. So we want to avoid that, and ways we can do that is to cook on medium heat so the heat's not so hot. Cook lean cuts of meat that don't tend to flare up so much.
Right, you don't have that fat dripping down in the flames.
Marinate your meat, they say, an hour before you put it on the grill. Also helps reduce that flaring up. And maybe line your grill with foil or use a wet cedar plank or something, because that will help prevent those flare-ups.
Sure.
It's a good idea to have a spray bottle with some water so that as flare-ups happen, you can spritz it and get rid of it quickly and not have that flare-up. And then make sure you remove those charred parts of the meat before you eat them.
And they probably won't taste good anyway, so you're not going to be missing much.
No. Now, vegetables and fruits are great on the grill, and they don't have any cancer-causing problems at all or cause any type of reactions that may cause problems. So grill those fruits and vegetables out on the grill. They taste terrific.
They get a whole different flavor to them when they're grilled versus cooked any other way. That's just so good and so great to take advantage of over the summer with the in-season produce and trying new things like pineapple or watermelon, things you wouldn't necessarily think to grill, but that just taste delicious with that little extra char on them.
That's true. And who can beat corn on the cob and asparagus or Brussels sprouts, zucchini on the grill? You can't beat it. So terrific things to consider putting on that grill. So make sure that you try some of those things, because there's no problem at all with putting them on the grill, and they taste delicious.
Absolutely. And usually those you don't have to worry about cooking to a certain temperature, but with your meat you should definitely be concerned about that. And we have.
So you want to make sure that you use, for meat, we want to make sure that you use a thermometer and check the temperature, because turning colors or getting it brown does not mean it's thoroughly cooked or that it's cooked to the proper temperature. So for poultry, you want to cook it to 165 degrees, any type of poultry, chicken, turkey, whatever. For other types of meat, any type of ground meat, 160 degrees, anything else 145 degrees or above, depending upon your taste preferences.
Absolutely, and you can find charts with those minimum internal cooking temperatures all over the place online. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to check that out. I also encourage you to go to Live Healthy, Live Well or Live Smart Ohio, our blog sites, for some tips and tricks for grilling. In Ohio Line, we also have some food safety fact sheets. So if you have any questions about how to grill a certain item, it's probably there. So please go check that out. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.